Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGirt Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the Old Dominion Monarchs taking on a team from the AAC, the UMass Minutemen. Go ahead. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. So UMass will have some work to do after that short return. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Shaw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Old Dominion's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The UMass offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He's looking downfield to throw. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working the middle. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll go right back to it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He'll pull it down. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Release to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete. A huge pickup. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, ODU.
Number 1.
Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 7 over Florida Atlantic. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. UMass quickly back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. The back goes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Still on his feet at the 40. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Got his man quickly. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Hairston. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Give to the running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Try to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They're backed up just a little, 1st and 10 from their own 19. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
It definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you can tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Caught over the middle. It's Spears. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run. But you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
The UMass offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass, it's Hairston. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
UMass will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He's right on target. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to throw its main. Quarterback adapted. And the Monarchs have a first down. Offense now working in the red zone.
At the 18. And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Monarchs! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Number 86.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sicking them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over the Royals. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Quickly complete. And the 35, he's got room. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. UMass will line up to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's McLeod. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A first down for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. On the move, he fires. He's got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's McLeod. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Looking for a man. It's Bain. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Cornerbacks have to have great instincts, and they have to have great field awareness. They got to understand where they are and how that relates. You got to understand the sidelines there. So I don't need to get too close to the sideline. He understood that. Understand the receiver didn't have very much space to work with, takes advantage of it, and makes the big interception.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Alumni Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Bain. Trying to get to him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
You've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Might as well give it to him again.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. To the air, it's Hairston. And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. The Monarchs brought to the ground, but not before picking up the 1st. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. They'll leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The UMass offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. to throw. It's Hairston. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minuteman.
And it took a minute with the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season. And it took to the second half. But I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
On to attempt the try.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
It is hard to continue to get up, and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They continue to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it, forced the punt, now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call, what worked, what can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
And here's the third interception of the night, taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They give it to him again. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He caught it! And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wide receiver shows motion. Back to throw, it's Bain. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And a 1st down.
He'll just keep slinging it. He's got his man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, UMass!
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
24, UMass 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Off play action on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They're going to mark this one at the 15. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Hairston.
His defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. They're working that left side. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense starts with a short field.
It's a turnover on down.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out fast. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
1st and goal, Old Dominion.
He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to run it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Number 30.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
PAT unit on the field.
Extra point.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Firing to the right, complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, ODU! And the route is on.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.